Hello, my name is Dwight Norris, and this is my new YouTube channel. Well, it's not new, I've had it sitting here for a while, but let me talk about who I am and then quickly go over to what this channel is for. First of all, I am a QA engineer, but my official title is Software Engineer and Test. And what I've done here is made the decision that I don't want to do QA anymore. I want to be a software engineer, and not just a software engineer, a machine learning engineer. Now, I've looked around and wondered, how do you make the transition from QA to software dev? And all I see is major strife. Very hard. You're seen as QA, and it's kind of hard not to be seen as QA. But all along the way, people that are becoming software devs are coming from just about anywhere. Accountants, law professionals, people working at the local um, restaurant, baristas. It could be anybody. So why is there still so many people that are having a hard time thinking, wondering, what do they have to do to become a software engineer at the minimum from the QA section, the QA world? The reason for this is probably what you're thinking right now. This guy's old. Exactly. The world has moved on. I've been in QA for about 16 plus years. And it's a long time to do one thing and not move on, not try to further your knowledge into tech or move into something else or even try something else. Now, was in this CS program when I was in college back in 1999, way back. Now, if I knew about Facebook then, which I did, I was one of the few people that signed up before that 1 million mark. I would have give the guy a call. Hey, hire me. But that didn't happen. So here I am, trying to get out of the mess I've gotten myself into called QA, because once you get old, the ceiling is, it's right here. So that begs the question, what is this channel for? Why am I doing this? Well, when I decided to relearn programming, I started in a particular place that was brand new and had a guy who was the owner who did meetings in his closet. You heard me right. In his closet. No, it was a big closet, and he was in California, a very expensive part of California. But he said his closet was the best place because of the sound. But it was funny. But if you already don't know who I'm talking about, this is freecodecamp.com, and you probably might know who the person is I'm talking about. And you might have donated at some point. Now, I do have a collection of shirts. I have the first one they ever made. It's green. It's kind of ugly, but I felt like I was part of the team, part of the club, and I learned some JavaScript. I got my front end certification. I made my own website. And I even made a website for my father-in-law for an art studio that I created for them, and got traffic and made sales of their artwork. I'm like, wow, I'm really doing this thing. But then I discovered I don't really want to make websites. Wasn't my passion. So I stopped. But then I stopped everything. And then I decided I want to be something else. And I went over to MIT and did the MIT 6.0.01 class in Python. So hard. But the best class I've ever taken, ever. I think I averaged 25 hours per week just to get through those, I think there were weekly sections. along with the class. I'm like, wow, MIT is hard, but so fulfilling, so fulfilling. And I took my midterms in at on while I was on vacation in Cape Cod, and I passed. Got a B. So happy. Even got a shirt because I live just outside of Boston, so I can do that. I also took Harvard CS50 back when it was doing C, and C is a very good way to learn. It's just so good. And but the problem is I couldn't find a way to get a job of that, particularly outside of working on microprocessors at Intel or something. So the search continued. Who would take an older guy with marginal amount of knowledge and didn't realize he needed to do data structures and algorithms to actually pass the test? What was me? Well, back to quality I went, but with more knowledge and the ability. And in my current job, I do automation. So in Python. So that's great. But it's been 6 years and it's time to move on. It's time to do something more. It's time to do something fun. So this is what this channel is going to do. I'm sorry that was long and it went on too long, but I really wanted to get that out. So thank you for listening. Well, I have a little cue card here. Yes, the journey. What I hope you get out of this and what I get out of it is one, I'll be able to see my journey from going from this person who thought he couldn't do software engineering because he didn't have a CS degree, because he didn't follow the normal track that people do, not knowing that there's this completely other track that costs almost no money, just your time and your abilities and your focus to get to the same place. It is possible if you want it. So, I want to show you that it is possible for you if you are in the same, you know, area that I am in. Maybe you're in QA, maybe you're in some other area of tech, maybe IT, maybe you're a technical writer, maybe maybe you're something else and you don't think it's possible and you think you're too old and you think it's too late. It's not. And I'm going to show you that with my actions. The second part of this journey is the fact that Free Code Camp has some blog posts. And one of those blog posts, they show that doing your own videos and showing yourself coding, how you think about problems, how you work through problems, how you create things, then actually complete creating something, and that you actually took something from nothing, from scratch, and made something, you built something, is what employers want. And they're out there watching. The recruiters are watching. And you should be out there too. So that's what I'm doing. I'm allowing myself to open up and allowing people to go into my brain about how I think about things and how I do things and how I'm capable of building things. And they can see it. They don't have to question me. They don't have to see my resume. They don't have to go to my find out who I am and go to my little portfolio website and think, did he make this himself? Did he hire somebody else somewhere else? No, they can go right to my YouTube channel and watch me do it right there. It's not live, but it's recorded. And they know it's me because they can see me writing every piece of code. They can hear me talking about every piece of code. They can hear me and see me going through the struggles, which is what is normal. And they can see how I deal with things, whether I throw my keyboard across the room, whether I compose myself and go somewhere, smart to get an answer, because the answer is out there. You just have to search. Google is your friend. Someone has the answer, someone's seen the problem. This is not a new language, except the one that's behind the screen. Actually, it's not. That's from 2009. But now it's new to you because it's becoming hot now. It's called programming. It's called Go programming. So we'll talk about that in a second. So please, if you think it's important to you to move from wherever you are to somewhere higher, i.e., maybe higher pay, higher accomplishments in the tech area as a software developer, then do something like this. Follow along with my journey. You don't have to watch every second of it because I'm just going to let that video fly. Probably not going to be any editing because I don't have time for that. I'm doing other things with my time other than this. So you're going to get me Dwight Norris, nice and raw. On to the next session. The goals. Well, I honestly just spoke about some of the goals. I want people to see me. I want people to see how I work, and I want them to give me a call, message me. We have a job for you. We want to know if you'd like to do this. We saw that you built this. Would you like to build that for us? What it could be a full-time job, it could be some kind of Upworky thingy. Like experience is good. I could build more things. I like building things. Or maybe you like something I built and you're like, I want to buy that thing because that's awesome. You don't know what you just did. Let me buy it from you. Let me partner with you, etc. I'm open to all things. But mainly, this is for getting a job at a Fang Mang level area. And I've noticed that there are plenty of other companies that actually are in that price range as well that aren't part of Fang that have the same benefits and sometimes even higher salaries. Now the last session is subscribe, like, comment down below. You can do that. I'm a real person, you're a person. Trying to become a programmer, i.e. software developer, not a automation QA person. Maybe you're that person and you're trying to do the same thing. Comment down below. Let's talk. Maybe you've done this already. Maybe you know what I need to do. Dwight, you did that video wrong. You should redo it again. Um, you're going this direction with your project, but really, if you want to get more leverage, you should go in that direction. I love comments like that. Things that help me, things that help other people. Please share those. This this is really just, I don't know, me showing my programming life in real time. Not, oh, I plan to become a software developer. Year goes by, no videos, no blog posts, no comments. Hey, I did that thing that I said 6 months ago. Did a coding boot camp, or I learned it on my own losing this website, and now I'm there. Here's how I did it. But you didn't show anything. You didn't show the struggles. You didn't show the project. You didn't show you coding. You didn't show the time you were pissed off and angry. You didn't show anything. You just showed the A and then the Z. What about all of the alphabet in between? That's what this channel is for. And I'm gonna end it here. So thank you and stay tuned for the next video.